Alright, hello, welcome. My name is Jason Welsh, and welcome to the next block within Maya. And in this block, we're going to be learning essential tricks to get you to the next assignment. And I don't know what that is yet, but you think I think of these things ahead of time. What I want to do right now is basically show you a thing that you're going to be using all the time. It's called flip, dupe, merge. Okay? Uh, Rarely do I ever model both sides of the object. Only if it's, in the last episode you seen that knife. That's an occasion where you're going to have an easy route because the symmetry on the knife is actually in the dead center of the object. But if you think about a human or, like a cross or an airplane or something like that, where, there's a wing on one side and you're flipping and duplicating it over to the other side, that would be a little bit easier than trying to insert edge loops on one side and then inserting the exact same edge loops on the other side in the right place. It'd be impossible because, yeah, it just would. So what I'm going to do is just show you the basics of it on a very simple object. Okay. 6 on the keyboard. And what I want to do is just start out real simple here. Nothing real complex. I want to take this face here and extrude it. Scale it in. Scale it down. And go like this. Okay, something really stupid, right? Okay, but let's say if you were inserting edge loops over here and you had done this to both sides, I could only insert the edge loops here, and how would I know to where to put them on the other side if I chose to extrude both sides at the same time? You wouldn't be able to do that. So you would need to basically make a meridian line down the object, okay? And then take the faces, and I would always either go into a top or whatever to actually take the faces off. Go to the faces and highlight those faces on the one side of the object, okay, as you can see here, and delete them, leaving you with an object that's truncated in half. It's also leaving you an object with a pivot point that isn't quite in the center of the object. If you kind of look at this in one of the other views, it looks to be right, but it's best to have a point snapped pivot. And how you do that is hit D as in dog and V as in Victor and find yourself a point. Okay? And then I'm looking at the color of this. This is X. I know that by, if you look down here, X. So X is red, Y is green, Z is blue. Okay. Reason I have to know that is I have to go over to duplicate special, square box, and here I'm going to choose X, Y, Z. Okay? I'm going to put a negative in the number that is the exact opposite of this. So here's X, here's X, Y, Z. I'm going to put a negative X here, so a -1. That almost sounded like an algebra problem, did it? Yeah, it's not. So there we go. By applying it, I get both sides of the object that are perfect. So what I have to do is mesh combine them, and then turn on wireframe unshaded, go into edit mesh, merge edge tool. Okay, merge edge tool. Now in the next video I'm going to show you another way to do this and even another way to do this. So okay, check this out. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to triple click, and the last one automatically bonds. If I did not do that, there would be two objects that had no merged edges, and that would be bad because because if you go to smooth it out, it'll look horrid. So always merge them, always. Now in the next video, what I want to show you is something a little bit more complex and where it could falter. And let's see, and then another one that's a little more complex than that even. Okay, so on to the next video.